All right. Testing. All right. Let's do this. All right, what's up, Turtle Riders? Let me go ahead and adjust the mic here. Welcome to the show, guys. I am going to go over here, and I'm going to put on the microphone. Actually, we're going to be switching back and forth with the mic. And let me know if you get an let me know if you guys hear desktop audio device, huh? What if I did that? No, that's disabled. Let me go. Okay. If there's an echo, let me know, and I'll just switch this up too. Usually, sometimes there's an echo when that happens, but sometimes there's not. If there is an echo, just let me know in the comments, and I'll respond to it. All right, so welcome to the live show, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to, we got some notifications coming in, according to North Shore Turtle Boy. That sounds great. So welcome to the live show, ladies and gentlemen. We got a fun little show for you tonight. Help you get through the quarantine turtle. Hopefully it's ending soon, guys. I think it's going to end soon. I feel like people have had enough. So there is an echo. So excuse me one moment as I go and adjust this, and I'll let people roll in anyway. By the way, I've shared this link to the show on the Clarence Woods Emerson page, as well as the Turtle Boy Sports Forever page. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing those, that would be great. And now there should be no echo. Okay. All right, so we're ready to rock. All right, so yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing those, letting people know we're here. I don't know what's up with the pages. So the Clarence Woods Emerson page, remarkably, has been like a month after it was like broken. It's just back again. I have no idea why. I'm expecting it to go any day now. But the Turtle Boy Sports Forever page is a mystery. I didn't even create that page. That was a fan-run page. And after all our pages ran out, I'm just like, hey, can we use that page? And this guy's like, sure. And so I don't know if it's because I didn't make the page, like it was like up for like a year and I didn't have anything to do with it. It started growing, but it's definitely slowed down. Like I went through some old, I say every time the original Turtle Boy page passed 1,000 Turtle Riders, guys, I screenshotted it. I would collect them like 95,000, 96,000. There was like a day or two between every 1,000. Like it was crazy. Like I don't know how the hell that happened. Like literally in October of 2017, it's like 95,000 one day, 96,000 the next day. 2 days later, 97,000. Now it's like I can't even gain 100 a day. I don't know what's up with that. It's not like, what do you guys think is the cause for that? Because I don't feel like it's shadow banned. Like there's great interaction on the Turtle Boy Sports Forever page when you go on it. There's like a lot of people commenting, a lot of people liking. Sometimes it feels like the old days in there. A lot of shares sometimes. It just doesn't add up. Like there is maybe does this not come up? Follow Turtle Boy on Facebook. I should probably have something there. That might help. Well, follow that might be a cause of it, but yeah, they don't. People just don't. I don't get it. Maybe people have liked so many pages. That's my theory. They've liked so many Turtle Boy pages that they're just like, I can't like anymore. This one's gonna be gone in a week anyway, and it might be. I refuse. I've reached the point, guys, where I refuse to say this is the one, because every time I say that, it gets jinxed. And I'm not going to say it anymore. I've built up at least, I think, 3 or 4 pages to over 30,000. The current one's at like 23,330 something. And it adds like 40, 50 people a day. It's freaking pathetic. So I don't know. If you haven't liked it, go ahead and give it a like. If not, you can still read us anyway. We're on. We have an app, and we got some announcements. So like TB Daily News, I'm going to be transforming very shortly, guys. TB Daily News over time will become the primary site that I'm going to have, because all of the Turtle Boy blogs, they're important. I'm not going to get rid of them, but there's just so many titles out there that are funny and all, but like it's going to prevent me from getting advertisers and stuff like that. And I don't want to delete it all, but I don't have time to like go back and edit every single blog. It would take years. So what I'm trying to do is make the TB Daily News experience as good as the Turtle Boy experience. The TB Daily News experience isn't as good because there's no online store on it. That's about to change. There's no, if you have the ad-free program, like a lot of people do, $10 a month, they get the ad-free on Turtle Boy Sports. That's going to carry over now to TB Daily News. I've had my web developer working on that. So if you have ad-free on Turtle Boy Sports, you're going to have ad-free on TB Daily News, because I can understand, like if you pay $10 a month to be on Turtle Boy Sports, why would you want to go to TB Daily News and get ads? See what I'm saying? So now you should be able to get ad-free on both. There's going to be a store on both. The comments section needs to get better on TB Daily News, because I have to manually approve comments. And there's no... A big thing, guys, is the up and down like thing. It really is. I stopped going to Barstool Sports. I haven't read Barstool Sports since they changed their policy for commenting. I only went on Barstool. I didn't read the blogs because the blogs sucked. I would just go to the comments. And just, that's the funny part. The commenters are funnier than the actual bloggers. And on Turtle Boy, I mean, our comments, even though there's a lot of stupid people in there that shit post and, you know, just come on there and say racist shit, and I can't stop them. I don't condone it. I can't stop them. What am I going to do? If you try to stop them, if you try to police them, it just emboldens them more. They just want to do it more and more. They're just going to keep doing it. Like, oh, he noticed me, right? He noticed me. And they're just going to keep doing it. And I'm not going to give them that satisfaction. I can't give them that satisfaction. So it just gets bad. But the good part about the up-down, you know, upvoting, downvoting thing is like those people always get a shitload of downvotes, and that gives me faith. The best comments always get the most upvotes, and TB Daily News doesn't have anything like that. So we need to upgrade that game and just upgrade it in general. So a bunch of people reached out to me for web development, and so I'm going to be working with a couple guys on that as far as just improving the product. Definitely, obviously, Fupa Computer needs to be fixed. That's going to be the next big thing. Is Fupa Computer. We're going to get that fixed. We're going to get a new one. And I need to, like, figure out. So I'm a one-man team here, guys, right? With the YouTube, I'm a one-man team. And I can't, like, the Bristol Blarney in them, their show obviously sucked for content. We all know that. It's freaking boring. Oh, static. Is that better? We all know that Bristol Blarney sucked for content. It was just the same shit over and over again. But why did people watch the show? Because, like, literally, it's just the presentation looked better, right? The microphones looked good. The sound quality was better. Everybody liked it more, right? So if I can do something like that, I mean, let's be honest, this is a million times better. If we can have a call-in line, right? We get some of you people calling in instead of calling up Clarence on Facebook and then football keeper. It would transform this, whatever. I get a green screen back here. You don't have to look up my nasty basement and shit. That would be cool. Now, that's going to require, so how I do it right now, how I broadcast this is I use a program called OBS right on my computer. So what you see right now is my computer screen, and that takes up a shitload of bandwidth. Now, if you watch the Louder or Crowder show or the Young Turks or whatever, right, they have freaking cameras in there. And when they live stream, and I just don't know how to do that, but I can learn. So if you're out there, if you're a YouTube guy, I don't know shit about YouTube. I don't know shit about it, but I'd like to learn more because I feel like this is going to be an important part of Turtle Boy moving forward is, you know, the live broadcasts and stuff like that. So if you know how to like edit videos or do cool crap with them, that was really Bristol Blarney's thing. I never learned. I feel like I honestly think she didn't show me on purpose because her plan was to leave the whole time. See what I'm saying? She was setting it up. So, you know, if you're interested, feel free to send me an email, turtleboysports@gmail.com. I'm interested in learning. I'm interested in having like an external mic, you know, a camera with a mic on it And that way I can have my computer separate from it. Maybe you can broadcast it. I don't know how any of that works, but there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. I don't know if I need guys with me to do it. I'm just going to get real serious in the next year, guys, like real serious about improving the product here. It's got to improve. So the first thing, though, right, is revenue. So I really appreciate. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for all of you. I've been kicked off. We were banned for 21 more days from YouTube for monetization, and guess what? It's a freaking blessing in disguise, isn't it? Because now YouTube took 30% of all super chat donations. PayPal doesn't. So there's a link in the PayPal, a link in the comments at the top of this, I believe, for the fundraiser, and you can just donate to that way. So that kind of keeps the program going. I've also thought about, and let me just brainstorm this with you people, right? Is what if we had how I wouldn't want to do a Barstool Gold or anything like that because they're a stupid program. Like you can't comment unless you're paid to be in Barstool Gold. That's gay. Nobody wants that. Comments are the best part. Comments will always be free. But like if you watch Louder with Crowder, he's got the Mug Club, right? He's been demonetized by YouTube for quite some time now, but he's got a staff of guys. He's doing well for himself. Why? Because his followers, his listeners, they join the Mug Club. They pay like $69 a year or something like that, and they get a mug. I don't know exactly. I don't know if any of you guys are in the Mug Club, right? Kind of thing like that. What would you want to be? What would you want to be part of it? Obviously, part of it would be the ad free. You get the ad free without it, right? And he's got Crowder also has organic advertisers, right? Was it Wather, the gun? I think it's a gun maker. He wears it right on his shirt. Wather. Like I don't care. I'll do all that shit. I'll sell out. I don't care. Like I'm here to freaking put on a show, put on a product. But obviously you got to pay the bills. So and you don't want to be dependent on tech companies. So I'm down for whatever, man, to revolutionize this shit. I'm willing to invest. So if you know anything about that shit, let me know. Walther, that's what it is. Yeah, Walther. Let me know. Feel free to drop me a line. I'm all ears. It is what it is, but definitely want to make this better for you all. You deserve something good, so I really appreciate that, guys. All right, so let's get started with a couple topics on the agenda tonight. First thing I want to talk about is guess who's back? We saw this back, Failure Swift. I feel like she's back because of, and I'm going to switch the mic here because it's got to play the video. I feel like she's back because of the Ratchet Madness. She appeared in Ratchet Madness, and I don't know if you guys saw. Speaking of Ratchet Madness, not to change the subject here, but I just posted the there it is right there. I just posted results from the Hadassah bracket, and I don't know if we can call it the Hadassah bracket anymore. Because she's been eliminated, guys. Hadassah Rose is out. Our first one seed's out of Ratchet Madness. That's why they call it the Madness. The first bracket was top 4 seeds moved on. The next one, the 2 and the 3 look really strong, guys, at the bottom. Really, really strong, right? We had, let's see, obviously in the top bracket, our 1, 2, 3, 4, Lorena looks unstoppable right now. Hot Tow Truck Girl, Amber Carmark barely made it through. The Revere DCF Junkies look pretty strong. Then at the bottom, 52-48, man, that was close all day. Tinder Tuna Flap moves on, 8 seed. She's got a tough matchup. Anyone can win this bracket. Tinder Tuna Flap looks strong. Wittensville Crack Donkey has been, 74%, 61% looks good. Kim Nelligan's murdering everyone, including her child, 84%, 74%. And then Brian Dolan also kills children, 70%, 77%. So he looks strong. So anyone can win this bracket. I mean, the bottom 2 especially look incredibly strong. So that's a tough one. Then we got over here in the one that's going on right now. And I've already looked at some of the results. I kind of know 2 of these are going to be close, 2 of them are not. We got Kylie Kirkpatrick against the Mustard Meat Flap. I looked at the early results. Kylie is killing her. Kylie might be the new favorite. Her and Lorena are just killing shit. Killing her. Like, Kylie's going to advance easily. This one's going to be extremely close. Foreskin Fap NATO, Matthew Brown. He's the serial guy that, sends you dick pics and stuff like that. That's going to be very close against Jared the Jet Ski Junkie, who took out Billy Cool Ratchet Psychopaths. Whereas Amanda is Ratchet in a more humorous way. So that's going to be very close. I looked at the results. Bitch Tits against Manuel Lucero. It's just the bitch tits factor. Everybody knows him, and even though Manuel Lucero is a fucking psychopath, bitch tits is going to win that one easily. Looking at the early results, so I feel like no matter who wins the other ones, this one's destined to be bitch tits against Kylie. That is going to be a fantastic matchup. Then down at the bottom, right? Tough. I mean, this is going to be tomorrow's. This is where Failure Swift is. And Failure Swift won fucking easily over Humpty Dumpty. Easily. And she's got the Chicopee Herpesaurus. I think she's going to win that. I do. Which is probably going to bring her to Bristol Blarney. Which is going to be one hell of a Sweet 16 matchup, isn't it, folks? Isn't it? Down at the bottom, I think Nikki Evans. And I think Vicky Vicodin's going to advance there too. We'll see what happens. So, anyway, let's talk about our good friend Failure Swift here. Somebody blogged about her a long time ago after she was in Kent Hospital getting wheeled out of there because in complaining that the doctor wouldn't let her, wouldn't see her or treat her because she thought she had something she didn't. She thought she had a seizure, I want to say, and clearly she did not. She was obviously faking it from the video. The video goes viral on Metro's Facebook page. Metro is her emasculated husband. Metro is somebody who I originally felt bad for because of this video. So Metro's wife dies in 2013. Metro at the time was a well-liked musician who was a band director at, I want to say, North Smithfield High School in Rhode Island. Ended up losing his job because of her. Because of her antics on social media drags him down. But the guy's wife died in 2013. And she was very well liked as well. Really nice lady. They bought this house together in Ashaway, Southern Rhode Island. And he's lonely. So he meets her. I don't know if he met her online or where he met her, but he meets her. And he marries her pretty quickly. And she brings her 2 crotch roots with her. They move in. And she's like the Black Widow, right? Because she's married so many dudes. Like, I don't know, 5 or 6 dudes. I don't want to get it wrong. A whole bunch of dudes. And Metro's going to be next. Until the second Metro stands up for himself, he's going to be next. So this is what happens. This video, blogged about a year ago, it's just fucking wild.
Not Larry Cat.
They can hear it, and it's
You are such a troublemaker.
This is a sick, demented
It's
show.
bizarro. So I'm an adult.
Yeah, it
not a
has
child.
about murdering people. Okay, but we have children who are within earshot of
They're
that.
not. They're in your
Yes,
room.
so watch it on your iPad or on your
I can't
laptop
watch it on my
with
laptop.
with your thing.
No, just
Yes,
shush.
it's Netflix. You can.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can, Metro. Oh well, so you watch your Star Trek on there, but you're refusing to watch this.
So he just had a long day's work. She won't let poor Metro.
And I had multiple grand mal seizures last night, and you refused.
I had multiple
to
grand mal
take me to
seizures.
my
Now keep
show.
in mind, this woman does not work. She participated in a pyramid scheme, and then she started making her own pyramid schemes that nobody joins. Her businesses that she calls them aren't really businesses; they're costs. So like Hadassah Rose's, punishment cafe, they just cost money. They don't make money. And meanwhile, this guy's a teacher. He's going broke because she's taking all his money and spending it on bullshit. And she posts this video on her Facebook Live. She later blames this on me. It's just fucking wild. Go on, Metro.
Yeah, you're still up, and you weren't downstairs. You don't help me in, and I'm supposed to be all happy as I'm in pain, and I just had multiple seizures, and you're just like laying in bed watching your show. Nope, I'm not. Okay, keep abusing me. No, Metro, how about
Keep
go
abusing
be
me.
single somewhere
I know
else?
you're going to the lawyer to try to get him to do the deed so you can fucking.
It's not trying. The deed's done.
The deed's done. She's taking the house.
That's the reason you were doing it. I know you're
No,
trying to
Metro.
take it from
No.
Catherine. I know you've spent
No.
$6,000 on your his and her secrets and fucking lied and joined for Dean Graziosi for $300 and fucking $2,000 that you
insane?
sneaked of taking my money for
I
the
didn't
other one.
sneak anything of your money, okay?
You took all my money.
Metro,
I know. I
okay,
got
first
your
of all,
bank
all
account.
of our money
I
is
know
our
all.
money.
No, there's no your
Yes,
money.
There's no your money.
I noticed that you have no deposits.
You have no
the entire
deposits.
month of April.
Oh, okay, Metro.
You had
well,
none.
that's a lie.
You've taken $800 out of the ATM.
You have my.
You've given $200.
You have my bank account.
I can go into your account. Yep, I now have access because you've kept them from me. You have legally taken my money and you put it in yours.
How are you getting into my bank account?
We're married.
You'd be better with your passwords, I guess.
No, because if the bank is letting you into my bank account and I just changed the password, so if the bank is letting you in, no, I need
my $35,000?
I'm not taking your money.
You took my money.
No, so that
you
means
took my money and you went and bought your stuff.
If you have my files that came in the mail,
there are no files in the mail.
Yes, they send me my statement. So if you took my statement, I need my statement because that goes in my files.
You spent all my money. This goes in my file. This is great. And yes, Sarah, I do remember that. I totally forgot about this till she just changed. Do you guys remember when Bristol Blarney made a video like seducing Metro? Do you guys remember? I totally forgot about that. That was when it kind of went to her head that she was good looking. She's not. I was never once, oh God, never ever attracted to her. And no. And she made, I don't know, she got the idea that she was hot. And so she made this video kind of like seducing him. But I don't even think Metro would fuck her. I think even he knows better than that. So Metro is, when I saw this video, and when a lot of people saw this, we were all like, pray for Metro, feel bad for Metro, nice guy. Like he's an abused man. Like that's clearly an abused man. And I talked to, you guys remember I had his brother on the show? So after this blog comes out about this video, which she put out on there, she claimed that I hacked into her phone and put it on there, which means, of course, that I was also in her bedroom holding the phone and neither of them noticed me. Or else how did I get in there? She's clearly holding a phone, right? How the fuck did I hack it? They claim they have proof and stuff like that. Like they're literally suing me for this. So they hire some dipshit lawyer, Chris Millay. He's a state rep, a Democratic state rep from Rhode Island. And he sues me in all caps, literally all caps. Unbelievable, this guy. And the judge, I luck out because the judge orders me to take down all content about Failure Swift. That's a First Amendment violation. I contact the Rhode Island ACLU. They jump in the case. They help me out. They get that harassment order gone. We file in federal court. It's still going on to this day. The wheels of justice turn slowly. So that's all happening. And meanwhile, Failure Swift ends up firing her lawyer because she thinks he's conspiring with me. She's perfectly sane, guys. And the new attorney, this is dragging on for months or whatever. And I don't know anything that's happening. And now, next thing you know, Failure Swift, first of all, she's doing these goddamn, oh my God. Metro used to be like a world-class musician. He graduated from Berkeley. He's a renowned jazz musician. And from what people tell me in the music community, she has ruined him because she demands to be part of his duo team here. And this is legit. Like, you got to hear this. Like, this chick thinks she's Frank Sinatra. I love the lighting. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my God, no. Now keep in mind, while she's posting videos like this, she's also posting about how she's so sick because there was a 0.00000% chance, guys. 0% chance that she was not going to pretend to have the commie cold, right? We can all agree. Like this is a chick who spends her life pretending she's sick when she's not. She pretended to have goddamn cancer. Why? Because Metro's wife died of cancer, and everybody likes Metro's wife, and she doesn't like the fact that Metro's wife gets attention, so she shaved her freaking head and pretended to have it. Yeah, Metro's extremely talented. I mean, it's like this chick is ruined. You heard that. I don't even know what to describe. Why does she have a man voice? What the fuck is that crooner voice? What the hell even is that? Good Lord. Let's not forget, this woman tried out for American Idol like multiple times. That's why we call her Failure Swift. It was either that or Miranda Spambert. One of those two. And Failure Swift, she's so bad at this, but she needs a guy that is just a huge pussy. That's the only way she can just push around. Like, post a video like that in the bedroom and get the guy to apologize, which Metro did. He called me up and he's like, that wasn't me. I shouldn't have said the things I said in there. I was getting my temper, blah, blah, blah. It's like, good Lord. He has chosen her over his family. Remember, we had his brother on. His brother Vinny, cool guy down in Florida. We had his brother Vinny on. And just basically said that, the dad is estranged from the family. Like, she took out a restraining order against his father. She just manipulated the family. And she basically told him, like, you got to choose, right? And Metro chose her. And when I wrote those blogs last year about this, I think we called it Saving Metro. Fuck Metro. I've completely changed my mind on Metro. Fuck Metro. Let's watch this video that she put up yesterday, and you'll see why. I mean, just look at Metro in the background. This whole setup here, that it's like, Metro, you will speak when it's your turn to speak, and you're going to let this chick whine, as usual, about how mean the internet is.
Our checking account got hacked into.
Our checking account got hacked into.
Video was downloaded of us arguing. That was actually because we were going to counseling. Who doesn't go to counseling?
Who doesn't?
And and this was
but it was caused. A lot of the argument was caused from the stress they were having from really my relatives and other stuff.
I mean, can you hear this fucking pussy? What a fucking pussy! I hope you're watching this, Metro. You are a fucking disgrace, dude. I'm embarrassed for you. I can't believe I felt bad for you. This is your family you're selling down the river. You're like, she emasculated you on Facebook Live, humiliated you, stole your money, put it on goddamn live. Can't even admit that she did something wrong. Can't say sorry. Makes up a lie about being hacked. And you are the one apologizing because you were stressed out because your family's being mean to her, not vice versa. This woman came into your life and split you apart from your kin, who will be there for you when this chick leaves you. There's a reason she got the deed, Metro. She's going to take your house. You ain't going to have shit left. There's a reason she wanted you to adopt her kids. Now you got to pay child support the rest of your life. And she ain't never going to get a job, ever. Ever. So it goes on.
The only reason why we were arguing, my husband, for the first year we were together, it was like, I'm not kidding you, like fairy tale. But then the stuff that was being said, and I am going to point out some of this, so a tiny bit, just so that
do we need to
go?
Yeah.
So like my husband constantly getting messages saying, your first wife, who his first wife passed away, your first wife, she's an amazing woman.
See, watch this fake cry.
Your new wife isn't.
Yeah, nobody says nice things about me.
Saying I got sick with the autoimmune diseases, that my husband should leave.
No, nobody said that. We said you're faking it. Faking it. Big difference.
He deserves a healthy wife and not a sick wife. And saying that our children aren't his children because he adopted them, which how horrible are people to say things like that. And
honestly, guys,
my in-laws are contacting him and saying stuff like that. And they're contacting me.
I'm wondering if she's even really crazy. Like, I'm starting to think she's just pure evil. When I see something like this, it's like, is she even crazy, or does she actually know what she's doing? Like, is this all... It's obviously... I mean, I guess, it could be both, right? Bristol Blarney is obviously crazy, but, she's also a fucking cunt, right? She's also evil. And obviously that's a fake cry. That was about as real as Bristol's cry when she talked about giving away her 2 crotch roots. It just seems so inauthentic. And she's just evil. Like, I'm watching this. I'm like, this chick is fucking evil. So let's go to the 9. So that's the 925 part about pretending to be sick about the autoimmune disease. There they are. Let's go to the 10-minute mark because this was very interesting.
And the reason why is because my husband finally stood up and said, listen, that's it. He blocked them all out of the life. We stood our ground. We spent like $20,000 on lawyer fees last year. We had to send out things blocking people and whatnot. And you know what?
20,000. They had to. I like 2 things there. We had to. No. There's no we here. It's you. Your feelings were hurt. You put a video out, Failure Swift, of yourself trying to shame a hospital, healthcare workers, because they wouldn't go along with your fantasies about having seizures. Because they're actual doctors. They don't play into your fantasies. You shamed them on social media, which was an evil, despicable thing to do. It makes you a horrible person. And you asked for media coverage. You specifically asked for that. Media, where's the media? Well, the media didn't cover it because the media knows you're fucking full of shit. But we exposed people who are full of shit. We're the media. We blogged about you. You just didn't like the coverage. And you could have just taken the L and walked away. But instead, you chose to sue. You didn't have to sue. You chose to. And there's no we here. Because it's not your money. It's Metro's money. You don't make money. You cost money. As he said in that video, you don't make deposits. So and I told this fucking pussy this on the phone when I talked to Metro. I'm like, dude, I tried to reason with him. I thought he could be a reasonable guy. He can't. I said, Metro, you're going, like, look you're obviously an educated person, right? You're a teacher. You have a master's degree. You're smart. Let's talk here, right? You're going to lose. You cannot win this case. It's absurd. You have no damages. This isn't even close to being defamatory. Whatever. He's like, she's just really hurting by it. Can't you take? I'm not gonna have to pay a dime for this lawsuit. You're going to have to shell out a shitload of money, and you're going to lose. You cannot win this case. And I thought that, like, telling the man of the house something reasonable like that would get him to be like, no. But I underestimated what an emasculated pussy he is. And no, he's not a victim. He's a grown-ass man choosing to make these decisions. Why? Because he's lonely. His wife died. It's sad that his wife died, but it was 7 years ago. A lot of people, their wife dies, right? Or their husband dies. Right? You don't have to settle for her. You didn't have to do this. You chose this because you need somebody. You need a cuddle buddy. And I get that, right? It sucks being alone, right? I understand that, Metro. Some people aren't built to do that. But you chose her. You could have gotten a much better chick. I think Metro could have gotten he's not going to get a 10 or anything like that. But he could get like a Woonsocket 6, right? I mean, better than Failure Swift. This is bottom of the barrel. This is West Warwick trash. Good Lord. $20,000, Metro. Have some pride. So, and they're acting like they had no choice. Like, you chose to do this. And I actually told Metro, I'll take the blogs down about her. I really don't care. I don't have time to deal with Failure Swift in my life. And he got back to me. He's like, okay, I talked to her. Can you also issue an apology? And I'm like, no, fuck you, dude. That was my generous offer. Fucking, she's pegging him too. She's pegging him. Good Lord. Yeah, Sarah says, I don't think he's lonely. I just think he's a beta as fuck. Some guys like crazy bossy chicks ruining their lives like that. It's insane to me. It's insane. I mean, you saw the video. He stands up for himself a little bit in there, in the bedroom. I feel like there's got to be more of that. It's like, how do you... Good Lord. I understand some guys are just built like they don't want to do the fight. They don't mind having somebody control their lives, right? They're just passive like that. I'm not, certainly. But some people are. But this is absurd. This is ridiculous. So this is when, on the 11:30 mark, she starts getting vindictive here. Let's check this out. 11:30.
On YouTube, there are things, if anybody wants to help us in plain English, that is saying it's freedom of speech what he's doing. No, it is not freedom of speech for you to take the fact that I've been divorced and married before my husband and turning it into this story that I'm a black widow. It's not okay for you to take a video that you hacked in, and we've got proof that you did, into our phone of us fighting, and we've asked you to remove it because it's our personal stuff.
I don't even know where to start.
No right.
I don't even know where to start with this. I don't even know where to start with this. And every time I see Metro in the background nodding, it's like, Metro, I know you're not a fucking moron. I know you're not stupid. I know you know that none of this is true. But you're going along with it anyway because you're a fucking pussy. And I'm sorry. Metro should not be teaching in the schools. That's starting to piss me off. That he's like the band director at West Warwick High School. He should not be. He should be fired. There's a reason he got fired from the job in North Smithfield. If you're choosing to put yourself out there on these fucking videos and take part in this nonsense, this is beyond unprofessional for a teacher. You should not, this is disqualifying, right? If I was a kid in his class and I saw this video, I'd be like, my teacher is a fucking joke. I'm watching my goddamn teacher in bed. He's got no shirt on. He's getting emasculated by his wife. I have no respect for this person. Are you kidding me? God, what a fucking pussy. It'd be one thing if he chose not to be part of it, but he inserts himself into this. And so they want to come after me? We can dance with the devil. You want to come after me? Telling people, well, this isn't freedom of speech because he's talking about my wife, my past. It's like, that's exactly what freedom of speech is, you dumb cunt. It's exactly what it is, stupid. I don't have to be nice to you. That's not how any of this works. You're fucking trying to come after my livelihood. You're trying to get me deplatformed. I'm not going to be fucking nice to you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. So she goes on and talking about, oh, he hacked into my phone. So you're making shit up. That's what actual libel looks like, by the way. You cannot just make up a malicious lie like that about another human being. Now, has it caused me damages? No. So that's why I couldn't win a libel lawsuit against her. But that's what actual defamation sounds like.
And we're like kind of somehow getting under the Richter scale.
The Richter scale.
So we need to build an army right now.
Okay.
And we need to know, so in private message on this, or you can comment and I'll contact you. Who is in this army that will send an email and we'll tell you where to send it to our Attorney General saying, listen, this family is a good family. They're being cyberbullied because cyberbullying, cyber stalking, it is illegal.
No, it's
there
not.
are laws against this. Beyond the fact that this person has written several blogs just about that I can't be sick with autoimmune. And I'm lying, saying that I'm taking pain medications that I don't take, saying horrific things about my husband, saying that we have a horrific marriage. There's some that are about, supposedly my husband is like kidnapped and tortured and being held at his will.
Oh God, shut up, Metro.
I mean, we're keeping our heads up. It was going away for a while.
Yeah,
and it felt like maybe
So they're attacking my husband's school. Yeah.
So one of the guys involved with
Sam Bryson, if you see that.
Bryson.
Yeah, I mean, they just go on and on. You know, oh, you can't do this. It's illegal. It's so wrong. It's hurting my feelings. He's like writing these things about me. Bitch, it's all true. You put yourself out there. And she's trying to organize a mob saying, we should contact the Attorney General. We should all email her and stuff like that. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? What are you going to say to him? He's being mean? First of all, we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic. You think the government of Rhode Island gives a fuck about your nonsense? No! There's a reason nobody writes you back. Because you're a fucking joke. Nobody takes you seriously. Oi. And the good news about this is that every time she posts, you think the Masshole Report, they're a joke. And let's see, are there any other good parts here? So ultimately nothing's going to come of this, but it's just the fact that like she's trying to, she's trying to fuck with my business. This is interesting. At 13:55, the revelation about Metro's coworker. Let me get to that part.
Because this affects our children. So our Easter morning was greeted with my husband's colleague having to contact him to make him aware of this and him having to crisis control with them. And then me having sales agents of mine warning Kimberly Kreitz, make sure everybody, first of all, if anybody hasn't done this on their Facebook yet, do yourself a favor in general. Go into your settings.
Okay, so it wouldn't surprise me if somebody like, people are saying, I doubt his boss, I don't think his boss contacted him on Easter. I think one of his buddies at work might have said, hey, did you see some troll left a negative review? I don't even know where they'd leave a negative review. I couldn't find a West Warwick High School Facebook page or anything like that. If there is, I'd love to, that's a page I'd like to, tell people not to go to, if you know what I mean. So it might have been true. I don't know. Either way, I didn't orchestrate that. I mean, that's just literally a coincidence because you did so strongly in the first round of Ratchet Madness. Are there any other good parts here before we move on to the next topic? Let's see. Yeah, they don't like the ACLU get involved. Hold on, let me fast forward to this part. I love that the ACLU is on this. This is fantastic, by the way. God bless them.
Not only does it cost us just over.
But we need to have these people know it's not acceptable, and we need help getting someone to recognize this in the state, because this guy somehow got the ACLU saying that this is freedom of speech for him to be posting stuff like this, and it's not.
Well, because he's done it on his website, and then
he attacks a lot of people. He goes after people who may have had a drug issue or who may have had a drinking
It's
problem.
like they just have no idea what the CL and ACLU stands for. It stands for civil liberties, free speech. I don't think you understand what this concept means. What planet are these people living on where free speech has to be nice? It doesn't. You're making shit up. It goes on.
Emailing the ACLU saying this isn't okay.
They want to contact the ACLU.
There has to be a main ACLU, not just the one in Rhode Island.
The main
sectors.
ACLU. Right.
We need people who are going to be willing to report anything that we need taken down. They have a podcast. They have blogs. That's what they're sharing. And they have YouTube.
Oh, they're going to come out to this.
This all shouldn't be on the internet. And it shouldn't be on Facebook either. So if you would like to help us...
I mean, just think of that. I mean, luckily she's really bad at this, so it's probably going to go nowhere. But just the fact that we're living in a society where people say stuff like that, it shouldn't be on Facebook. Bitch, who the fuck put you in charge? Says who? Says you? So things that you don't like shouldn't be on Facebook? Why? You're literally making a video shitting on me, and you're using the same platforms that you're saying I shouldn't be on to get that message across. Riddle me that. Riddle me why you should be able to emasculate your husband on Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry. You were hacked. So, fucking joke. Absolute freaking joke. Let's go on to the next topic. I don't want to miss anyone if anybody donated there. So, yeah, riddle me that. The ACLU. I want to talk to the ACLU manager. It's like, I don't think you understand what the ACLU is. The ACLU is an organization that has defended people that are not popular at all in society. People who are, like, they've defended the Ku Klux Klan. Not that I'm the Ku Klux Klan, right? But my point being, the pedophiles, like, they go to bat for the most unpopular people because they believe in free speech and civil liberties, right? Thank you very much, Rich Bridges. He says $6 Google is not getting. Excellent. 100% to the turtle. For the resurrection of Failure Swift, says Suzanne. Thank you. Abby says $20 towards Bristol's studio equipment. Now it's collecting dust. I know, huh? This show, we might be able to catch a little of their show at 10 o'clock. Mocking their show is going to be a pastime, but it's going to be an ongoing segment, obviously. So we're not going to stop with that. Steve, a 7-pounder says, come fishing with me. It won't be boring. Beers and smallmouth bass. No offense. That sounds extremely boring. But maybe. Just read the second Gloucester Ghana Reject blog. Heidi says, solid gold. Can't believe I missed that lie, but I was watching Manchester today of this chick. Look at this bootleg Winnie Cooper. Good Lord. She's actually not bad looking. A lot of people thought she was, like, ugly. I don't think she's that bad looking. She apparently filed a police report. She went full Bristol Blarney. She filed a police report she goes to UNH. I don't know if it was the campus police or the Durham police, but she filed a police report that said that she was drugged at a frat party. Very cliche, I know. And coming from a guy that was in a frat, like, there's no more urban legend than that. Like, frat guys don't have to drug you. You come to a frat house to get drunk. That's what chicks do at frat houses. It's all, like, that's the whole fucking point. They came there, right? It's all consent. Like, nobody raped, like, I don't know. I don't think anybody raped anyone when I was going there, right? People were drunk. I know nowadays you can't have, if two people have sex and they're both drunk, one of them raped them. I mean, that's like the rule now. That's the world we're living in. But back in my day, people got drunk on, Busch Light or Milwaukee's Best Light, whatever they were drinking that day. They got really drunk, and then they boom. That's just how things worked back in the day. I don't know if kids can do that anymore. I don't have to say, wait till we sober up, so I make sure you sign my permission slip for consent. I don't know if that's how it works anymore. But back in the early 2000s, that is how people fornicated. They got drunk, They had sex, and things got awkward in the morning, if you were still around. So, anyway, this chick shows up at a frat party, I guess, and she decides that she was drugged. Now, the next day, or it must have been a few days later, she goes and files a police report and says that she got a toxicology report back and there was traces of Xanax in it. Fucking Xannies. It's like, what is this, a junkie party? Xannies? Xannies are, I mean, that's a junkie drug, isn't it? Every time I see somebody on Xanax, they're a fucking ratchet. Anyway, so this chick says that, and gives it to him. The frat gets shut down. Because they don't fuck around with this shit. You're automatically presumed guilty until proven innocent now. Well, they look into it, they figure out it's fake, and guess what? She's being charged now. So, but that doesn't undo the damage that she's done. She ruined the semester. Well, so did coronavirus, but she ruined the semester, got the frat shut down for doing nothing wrong, smeared them. I would assume tried to have them arrested, somebody arrested there. Now, what caused this? Why would a chick do something like this? I mean, there's a million reasons, right? I mean, the bottom line is just bitches be crazy. And you ladies out there, you know it too. You know it's true. Guys don't do crazy shit like this. Only women do this, right? They're really, I mean, guys will do fucked up, abrasive shit, but it's not as sneaky. It's like in your face. Like they'll freaking break your car window. Like do some crazy shit, stupid shit. Girls will do sneaky shit if you fuck with the wrong one, right? They'll hack into your Facebook account and write a threat to themselves and, you know, bring it to the North Attleboro Police and say you violated a harassment order. Or they might do this. Or they might make a fake toxicology report, which is insane that somebody would do something like this. And of course, you know, the idiots at the bottom, those chicks are like the white girl voice, like this is what this chick Lauren writes. She writes, I mean, I can't believe I'm reading these. These are all college students saying this. Maybe it did. She literally said it didn't. What are you talking about? I can't believe you would bully someone. I always thought you were amazing. She's 20, practically a teen. She obviously made a mistake and owned up to it. She never said anything about rape, but I messaged you. That was another part of the story I found weird. It's like, so you were roofied. They gave you the date rape drug, and then they forgot to date rape you. What? How does that make any sense? Like, what is the point? What's the point of that? None of that makes any sense. But of course, it all comes down to believe women, which will go down in history as quite possibly the stupidest slogan, nonsensical slogan ever. Believe women. Oh, good fucking God. That means like literally no woman out there can lie. We must believe them. No matter how ridiculous they are, we must believe them. Because of fucking Harvey Weinstein. That's ultimately, Harvey Weinstein ruined everything. So now we have to believe all women because Harvey Weinstein couldn't keep his dick in his pants. Good Lord. Well, unfortunately, Brett Kavanaugh got caught up in this last year. And I'm still fucking pissed about this. I'm never going to let this one go. And that's why I'll never vote for a fucking Democrat again because I saw what these people will do to get power. It's fucking disgusting what they did to that man. Brett Kavanaugh is about to get confirmed. No problem. Then all of a sudden, some radical leftist from freaking Palo Alto shows up and says, oh my God, you like totally dry humped me like 36 years ago, or maybe it was 35 or 34. I don't really know the date or the time or the place. And I don't know how I got there or how I got home, but I was with my friend Leland Kaiser, and Leland, like, she can attest to it. And then they asked Leland Kaiser, and she's like, no, this bitch is crazy. She's my friend, but she's not all there. Oh my God. I like cried in front of the Senate. And then every Democratic senator gets up there and they ask her questions like, on a scale from 1 to 10, how rapey was Brett Kavanaugh? Oh my God, it was like a 10. I like cry about it all the time. We needed to get a new door installed in my house because I needed an extra escape room because I'm still traumatized from the dry humping from 35 or 34 or 36 years ago. I don't remember. Well, as it turns out, I went and I pulled the papers on her property, which cost $3.3 million, by the way, and I found out that she rents. She got the extra door not because of security reasons or because of traumatic reasons, but because she was renting out an in-law's apartment in her house to a Google employee. Yeah. So she lied about that. She's a pathological liar. But we had to believe all women. We had to humor this woman. We literally stopped everything for weeks for this fucking woman who made over $1 million in a GoFundMe, has become a champion of everything. She's a fucking celebrity now. And she just is the ultimate victim. If you fell for that, you're a fucking moron. That's all there is to it. Now, I understand Democrats pretending to believe her. I'll give you that one. If you're a Democrat out there and you're a radical liberal and you'll do anything to win, I somewhat respect that. Not really, but somewhat. You play to win the game. If you don't want a Republican getting on the court, the election's coming up in 5 weeks. Maybe the Democrats take the Senate, and then you can get another justice in there. You want to get revenge for the fact that Merrick Garland didn't get in 2 years ago when Mitch McConnell refused to push him through and Obama was president. I can understand the thirst for revenge with that, and I respect it. Totally. But this was pretty low, bringing this chick out and trying to destroy this man's life. But whatever. Politics is a dirty game. But what I want these people to admit is, well, yeah, I mean, I was just trying to win. I didn't actually fucking believe her. Like, nobody fucking believed her, obviously. Nobody fucking... All right, I want you to vote on this right now. Vote in the comments right now. Vote 1 if you believe that Brett Kavanaugh dry humped Christine Blasey Ford 36 years ago, and 2 if you think that bitch is lying. Go. Two. All right. I'm waiting for Laura. Laura's going to give me 1, right? All right. Yeah. So there it goes. I mean, nobody fucking believes this chick. Come on. I can, and like I said, you play to win the game. Politics is a game. You got to do what you got to do to win. And I can respect that. But you didn't fucking believe it. And there's my Laura. There's Laura with the 1. And you know how I know? And what's Mark saying? You all need to watch the mental gymnastics Alyssa Milano did when explaining Kavanaugh and then Biden. It really is. Alyssa Milano had front row seats to that whole thing. And that's what I wanted to get to right now, the Biden shit. Literally, nobody is talking about this. And it's fucking insane. It's absolutely insane. Joe Biden has been, as they like to put it, their favorite buzzword, credibly accused of sexually assaulting a woman named Tara Reid. No, not the one that Brady chewed and screwed on. Right? R-E-A-D. Some chick that I believe worked with him. Which immediately, right away, the fact that witnesses can put them in the same room together makes it a more credible accusation than the Christine Ford one. Because there isn't a single person in the world today that can show that Brett Kavanaugh and Christine Blasey Ford were ever in the same house or even knew each other or met ever. They were a couple grades apart from each other. They didn't go to the same school. There's literally no evidence of it whatsoever. But of course, that doesn't mean Biden raped her either. For the record, I don't believe that Biden raped this chick. I don't, because there's no evidence. I believe in innocence until proven guilty. Not the other way around. Now just think of this. The argument was that, well, this was a job interview, not a criminal trial. He's trying to become a Supreme Court justice. That's important. We should know that he's not a rapist before we let him on. Well, what's bigger? Supreme Court justice or president? Because it's like a 50-50 shot that Joe Biden will be president of the United States. And a woman literally accused him of rape. And she doesn't have any, DNA or anything. They could never get a guilty verdict against Joe Biden. But certainly, if the standard that these people are all railing about with Kavanaugh is believe women, I believe her. She cried. She put on a good show. I believe her. And what do they do with this woman? They smear her. They call her a Russian asset. That's literally what everything's a Russian now. Russia. She's a Russian asset. And let's take a vote on this now, just to see if we're consistent. right? One, if you believe that Joe Biden raped Tara Reade, and two, if you don't believe it. I'm a two. I don't think he did it. I have no evidence that he did it, so I'm voting two. But I'm curious to see how you people vote. And yes, Chris, it is. Don't kid yourself. This election is a coin toss, my man. A coin toss. Two. A couple ones in there. Mostly twos. See? That shows you that turtle riders are people of principle, right? We don't just automatically believe people because they accuse people we don't like, right, of something nefarious. Yeah, I hope this woman didn't get raped because rape is bad, right? I don't want Joe Biden to have raped her. These people actually wanted Brett Kavanaugh to be a serial rapist. That would have been convenient for them. And so now, they're just getting away with it. It's fucking insane. It's insane. It was like the moment, this is fucking high school for Brett Kavanaugh. This guy was a grown man when he allegedly did it. Grown man. It's craziness. So the worst was the media, though, when it came to this. Like, the New York Times took 19 days until after this accusation. They waited till Bernie dropped out to do a story on this. Now, these were their headlines from the New York Times going into the Kavanaugh one. Pigs all the way down. Kavanaugh in a rotting ruling class. Having a penis thrust in your face. This is an actual tweet they put out. Having a penis thrust in your face at a drunken dorm party may seem like harmless fun. What the fuck? Who is writing this shit? But when Brett Kavanaugh did it to her, not allegedly, when Brett Kavanaugh did it to her, Deborah Ramirez said it confirmed that she didn't belong at Yale in the first place. This guy's just throwing his dick in people's faces. Right? Give me a break. Why America needs to hear Brett Kavanaugh is like really serious shit. We all know why America needed to hear from her accuser. Because there's an election in 5 weeks and this is a delay tactic. Duh. They published a story 2 days ago, I want to say, on her. Right? And this is after, like Mark said, Alyssa Milano came out and she said, why she doesn't believe this woman. It's like, you fucking evil piece of shit. You just literally sold this woman down the river. You didn't even hear her out. Right? You don't believe women. You're a fucking fraud. Gotta hate these people. Gotta hate them. He goes, what to do with Tara Reade's allegations against Joe Biden? We're like, what do we do? Remember we were supposed to believe women, but we don't want Trump to win, do we? And this is all we're left with is the guy who forgets where he is all the time. So we're all in. What do we do? What to do? And here's another one. That's from the same lady, by the way. The same one. It says this is the most amazing tweet. No other allegation about sexual assault surfaced in the course of our reporting. Oh, well then. He must not have done it. Nor did any former Biden staff corroborate her allegations, much like Christine Ford. Nobody corroborated shit. And this is the funniest part. I cannot believe they put the sentence out there. We found no pattern of sexual misconduct by Biden beyond hugs, kisses, and touching that women previously said made them uncomfortable. So besides all of the groping, kisses, and fondling that makes them feel uncomfortable, besides all of that, of which there are hundreds of clips on the internet of him doing to pretty much every chick he's ever met. Now, I don't think there's anything nefarious about that, but it's all out there, right? But besides that, we don't see much. Besides that. Imagine they had one video of Brett Kavanaugh doing anything like that. Imagine there was just one. I mean, these people are such fucking frauds. They're such frauds. And like I said, I can totally respect if you're playing to win the game and you want to get dirty. And that's fine. We can get dirty too. I really hope the next time the Democrats nominate somebody to the Supreme Court, I hope the Republicans wheel somebody out and say, I was raped. I hope that's the new standard now. I don't play. You made the rules. I hope if Trump gets reelected, and enough with this, like, it's not a coin toss. It's a shoo-in. It's not, guys. It's not. Look at the numbers. They nominated, if it was Bernie Sanders, it might be a shoo-in, according to the numbers. But the only states that matter are You've got Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Those are 3 states that usually go Democrat. They went Republican this time. You got to keep those. Well, those states, Hillary Clinton, those are blue-collar states, especially Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, right? People there don't like cunts like Hillary Clinton. But they might be like, Joe, he's not so bad. He's a forgetful guy. He's like my friendly grandfather. Whatever. I like Joe. His name's fucking Joe. Crying out loud. Joe. Simple enough. I'll vote for Joe. All you need is a few thousand people to do that. Don't kid yourself and think that it can't happen, because it can. It absolutely can. Especially if these people lost their jobs because of the commie cold or some shit. Don't underestimate that at all. The Vegas odds in that are like 50-50 right now. Trump right now, like in those states, the Vegas odds, in Pennsylvania, he's an underdog. Michigan, he's an underdog. Wisconsin, he's a slight underdog. He's got to win all 3 of those. No, he's only got to win one of those. Democrats have to win all 3. And that's assuming Democrats don't grab any new states, right? Arizona could be another one. Arizona, Trump's barely up in the polls, right? Colorado's gone. That's a Democrat state now. Virginia's gone. That's a Democrat state now. Nevada, New Mexico used to be toss-ups. Those are Democrat state now. They're gone. When's the last time New Hampshire went for a Republican? Tell me. I don't know. They've got 2 Democrat senators now. They've gone for Obama twice and now Hillary. So that's not trending well. So you tell me. Don't act like this is a done deal. It ain't. This is going to be a freaking fight. Our best bet with Sleepy Joe, though, is that he does Sleepy Joe things. He gets out there, he makes gaffes, he forgets. Literally assumed at this point that there is a 50-50 chance if Biden gets elected, he will not be alive by the end of his first term. He certainly won't seek a second one. And he's already said, he's going to pick a chick for a running mate. It's going to be a woman. You look at the Vegas odds for running mates, top 15 candidates you can pick from, all women. The leading one is Kamala Harris. God, I hope he picks her, because she's so fucking unlikable and she's from California. He's going to win that anyway. The one you don't want him to pick is his new bitch in Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, the frickin' dictator, the one who won't let her citizens buy seeds. You think Gina Raimondo's bad, or Charlie Baker's bad, or Gavin Newsom's bad? Try living in Michigan right now. It's like literally the biggest dictatorship in the country. Oh, this chick, she looks like the ultimate Karen, too. She's freaking awful. But that's a swing state. What if he picks her? Bad news. You don't want that. Not good. So anyway, why don't I take some questions you guys have? Any questions? It can be anything. Let me know. I'll answer as many as I can. You're so wrong. Hey, I'm a political strategist, Chris. Don't forget that. I mean, I'm being realistic. If I had to pick, gun to my head, who wins this election, I would still say Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump's going to win. But let's not act like this is a done deal. It is not. That's all I'm saying. Michigan has all those beautiful cities, Flint, Detroit. I mean, Michigan's got that freaking Upper Peninsula too. Try going up there and taking their guns. Like they ain't quarantining up in the Upper Peninsula. Fuck no. Like, did you guys see in North Carolina today? And I'll read these questions once again. In North Carolina today, the Raleigh police literally tweeted out protesting. They're arresting protesters. People are starting to protest. Good. And they tweeted out that they arrested somebody, and they said for what? They said protesting is not an essential thing. I beg to. The government is telling you that protesting against the government is not essential. That's how you know we are literally living in a dangerous dystopia. Fuck it. I'm done. It's done. This is it. The citizens ain't having it anymore. They're talking about May 1st. No. We're not dealing with this shit any longer. I might lead a protest. I don't give a shit. I'll get arrested for this. Luckily, Charlie Baker hasn't been that bad. He hasn't been that bad as far as like rules and shit like that. Some mayors have. But, it's not as bad as Michigan. But I'm telling you, people are fighting back. They've had enough of the bullshit. It's time to reopen the country. It's time to get back to work. If I get the commie cold, I get it. So fucking be it. I don't give a shit if I get the commie cold. If I die, I die. I'm willing to take my chances. I feel like I got a better shot getting in a car accident and dying. Okay? And then, oh, what about the old people? You want to kill old people? No, I don't. Old people can stay home. No one's got a gun to your head making you go out. Nobody. But the barber and all these other people that want to open their shops, they should be allowed to fucking do it. Don't go there if you don't want to die. Period. No one's forcing you to go. People are losing everything. Right? Think of the children too. We haven't even talked about the children. They're losing a major part of their childhood. They're losing interaction with other kids. That's a healthy thing. They're losing school. Seniors are losing prom and all this other shit. Spring sports, done. We're just taking it away from them because of a fucking virus. Give me a fucking break. America doesn't shut down over a fucking virus. Nobody makes you go. I'm all for don't punish anybody not to show about a fear. But your fear should not stop the rest of us. Period. And guess what? See, think about it, guys, for a second. The only way this goes away for good is if nobody in the world has it. So long as there's one person out there with the commie cold, one person, in theory it can spread, correct? There's always going to be people out there with it now until we get a vaccine. So we have to figure out a way to live with this disease existing. Period. Enough of this bullshit. I've had enough. I've had quite enough. All right, what was the... Mrs. G.I. asked the question. Let me see. Did you see them bashing you last night? Who was bashing me? Nobody bashed me. I think Mrs. G.I. asked the question. What was the question, Mrs. G.I.? I forget what it was. When the Constitution is not essential, there's something seriously wrong. Amen. Amen. Yeah, Michigan can't have seeds or clean water. Seriously. Thank God he got off the Karen bandwagon 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, I was down. I fell for it. I'm not going to lie. I changed my mind. I was all for it. I believed it. And I still believe it's like a serious thing, but it's like the more I think about it, it's like, no, this isn't what America does. We don't just shut down. The Japanese didn't do that. Why are we doing this? No, you figure out a way to live with it. And yeah, we had our highest death toll today. Literally half of them are in New York City. Half of them. One fucking city. There's no reason that North Dakota and Wyoming and Colorado shouldn't be open for business. Nobody there is getting the commie cold. Nobody. It's ridiculous. Like North Carolina, where they're protesting, they have a total of 400 people who have the commie cold. That's it. They have one of the lowest casualty rates in the country. And they have, I think they're like 9th in population of the 50 states. And they're shut down. Why? Why is North Carolina shut down? That's fucking ridiculous. Happy birthday to Joanna's son. Absolutely. You need advertisers. You could say that, definitely. Let's see. Unc, it's not just losing school. There are kids with open DCF cases. We can't even find them. It's a great point. Great point, because the caseworkers can't go to homes, right? They can't go visit kids, make sure they're not being abused and shit. For some kids, school was the only outlet. I mean, we didn't even fucking factor any of this in. Nothing. We're just like, nope, I'm scared. Shut it all down. Fuck it. Unlimited amount of time. Fuck the kids. No, it's okay. Because if you have a problem with it, you want old people to die. Don't you? Fuck off. Enough of that bullshit. Yeah, Sarah makes a good question. This might be a stupid question, but if we just continue this virtual schooling, wouldn't that save us trillions of dollars a year in taxes? I've been saying that for a while now. My wife's a teacher. I'm like, you could just teach your class on freaking YouTube Live. You really could. Kids could ask you questions. There's no reason not to. I'll tell you one thing. There's no reason for snow days anymore. At least that's one thing we can get out of this. Snow days can all be, teacher can teach online, right? Problem solved. So no more going to late in June anymore. We can get out early now. I think that's one good thing that came out of this that you could do. And let's also keep in mind, guys, right? Where do you think you're more likely to get the commie cold? Because all these people that are dying, a lot of these people are living in the same crowded apartments with each other. And contaminate each other. You're much less likely to get contaminated. And there's also the herd thing. Like, read up on the herd thing. Getting rid of the disease that way. I'm telling you. Anything else? They arrested a guy paddleboarding alone. I saw that. That was ridiculous, too. Do you think you use the Tara Reid thing to get a new nominee? No, they're stuck with Biden. Obama already endorsed him. It's done. Very brave of Obama, too, to wait until the primary is done. Sounds like he was really big on Joe. Oh, yeah, message me, Tom. We can talk. Send me an email. Yeah. I'm glad people are getting it. I'm seeing a lot of like open the country back up. Like it has to. America doesn't shut down. Like it's not what we do. And I'm so sick of like some people are essential and some people are not. Fuck that. We don't do that in this country. You're essential. You're not essential. To every business owner, their business is essential. Yeah, it seems like DCF would be essential. No, it's like of all the things. Oh my god. Like I'm sure the welfare office is not closed down. I'm sure DTA is essential, right? Zero deaths in Worcester County. Is that a fact? That is a fucking crazy stat if that's true. That can't be true. I've definitely seen some die. Everyone should watch Bill, as in Bill Maher, because Bill Maher had a fucking awesome monologue the other day. I love Bill Maher. I know, David, you missed it. Well, you can go back and watch the Failure Swift if you missed the Failure Swift video. It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, yeah. Should we put on the Trash Hole Report? Should we watch some of that? Let's see what they're up to. How can we not? Let's mock them a little bit. Done mocking Failure Swift. Let's see what these boobs are talking about. So they're buying subs, obviously. They're up to like 3,000 subs. They're acting like they're not buying them. Come on. Stop it. You forget that you used to be part of my channel. I saw all your views from India. And let's see. Are they not live? Did they forget to do it? Let's see. I mean, they're all of a sudden they're magically up to 3,000 subs. They have zero presence on Facebook. None. They write something on there. Nobody shares it. Nobody likes it. Nobody comments. It's a complete failure. Yeah, 51 deaths in Worcester counties. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Frauditor. Oh, guys, they're talking about Frauditor. Can you believe that? I can't believe. What were the odds? What were the odds?
Yeah. Like, oh man, that's what he looks like?
Oh, there's Mike.
I think there's probably a lot of moisture
Moist for Mitch.
in the chat now.
Oh, yeah.
Doubtful.
Let's see. Do they have a live thing? Let's see how many people can get blocked. Turtle emojis. Oh, no. Remember they don't do turtle emojis? What can we write? What can we write? You got to do something about it. What can we do? What's a good one? Think of something good. Yeah, they're also doing the Ratchet Madness ripoff. They're literally doing a thing where you vote for who's the most Ratchet auditor. I mean, it's fucking pathetic. They're just so pathetic.
Abrams was live a little bit ago. I go on there.
Oh, they're talking about Abrams.
I say to him,
What'd you say to Abrams? What'd you say to him? Come on, Fupa.
I said, hey, cameras, do you know? He timed me out. I guess he says it wasn't him, and other people are saying it was some guy named Michael. But
people are.
I don't know. Josh is saying he doesn't time people out, but he's letting his mods time people out.
Oh my god,
Always,
he's letting
yeah,
his mods
always.
time people out.
Come on
Holy
now,
fucking
come on
shit.
now.
Oh my gosh, did you see that No Name said,
Control your herd.
Oh my god,
of
what's
bitches.
No Name doing now?
No Name says, people patriot. I got recording
Oh, yeah,
of the verbal
I saw that.
contract to witnesses. You owe $7.75 a half hour now. Like,
Holy
what?
fucking shit.
Dear God.
So it's
Wasn't-
not. So he
What?
doesn't. So No Name doesn't charge $7.75 an hour. He
What does he
charges
charge?
$7.75 a half hour.
Oh fuck.
For what? That
Scandal.
must be a really good blowjob you give No Name.
Oh, you would
Holy
know,
shit.
Kate.
I wanna
wouldn't
see
you?
the
You would
rest of the
know.
recording.
You would know.
That's such a random number.
Totally not gay
$7.75
Mike.
a half hour. That's $15.50 an hour. What? Like what?
That's an arbitrary, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Joe.
what the hell?
Joe, do not hold your
He
breath
wanted
on
to
that.
be a
Not coming.
smidge less than Josh's 800.
Let's
Oh,
see
he's the bargain.
who's been banned. Anybody get banned yet? You guys can get banned.
It's like the-
No Name, Glenn, and Orga all in the same car. I would believe that Orga would be in on that phone call because that is an Orga move, like I said. But
Yeah.
What can you write? Turtle? Can you write
Ooh.
turtle in there?
Uh-oh.
Control your
Uh-oh.
fucking mouth, bitch. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, he got me.
we will not be controlling our mouths.
Oh.
Yeah, get in there, Abby. Defend the wall.
I heard a cough. Is that coronavirus?
Michael, yes, it is. Michael, why do you look like every single
Let's
sex
see how
offender
quick you get
registration?
banned.
I know.
I always like to do
I'm
that.
tilting my head right now so I can
Yeah,
see him.
you do. You look like every single sex offender registration photo ever taken.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
like,
so bad.
he looks like he's outside
He's
of a
the
school
template.
right now.
Where's Abby?
Like he'd be standing outside a playground with a trench coat.
Yeah, Michael, I can
Yeah.
imagine you just creeping.
Kate has earned
that
the right
smile on
to
your face,
talk
pushing
about
an empty swing.
People who don't do well with kids. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh my god.
Out of curiosity right now, what's cheaper, Michael, the candy or the gas for the
I
van?
can't. This is so fucking terrible. It looks like everybody's banned because nobody can
Fair
comment.
girl.
Huh? I don't see anybody
Say
commenting.
that to my like 8 YouTube channels I have that Josh has blocked. Okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm blocked
And
on
I'm sure
Josh's
I'm
channel
not the
too.
only one.
I've been blocked on Josh's channel.
Yeah,
for
they
a
hate.
while.
They
I
love
can
it.
view it, but yeah,
Josh blocked us, but
I
we
don't know
literally
how comments
blocked
go through.
everybody.
But in his defense, I don't like
Wow,
it, but in
all
his
of you guys
defense,
must be
he
blocked.
just gives
Oh, I
out
love turtles. There it
wrenches,
is.
like, not
Okay,
like,
that's going
oh,
away.
you commented twice.
Come
Here's
on.
a wrench.
Yeah.
Like,
Adam
you
Hurst,
can't
yes, give it to him.
control, like 20
Give it to him.
people with wrenches
Yeah.
who all have whatever viewpoints they have. Like, it's like,
Did they miss it? Gone. You guys saw it. Gone. They got it right away. Ah. Oh man, it's just so ironic. These people talking about freaking. Oh, Josh is blocking me. He's fraud, blah, blah. And here they are freaking blocking literally everybody who comes in there. Everybody who has the audacity to point out what a fraud. Pointing out what a fraud this bitch is will never get old. And I'm not done. I've kind of let up on that a little bit. I got more. I got more coming. Trust me. I got more. I don't know if you guys are bored with that. I mean, it's good. Ratchet Madness has been a nice distraction. Got some new topics. But turtles are loyal. There you go. Give it to them. Give it to them. Get them. That's going away. Come on. None you know. No one you know. That's what it says. No one you know. Yeah, there it goes. Gone. You're banned. I love it. I love watching how quick. Oh, I love turtles. That's going away. Michelle. Oh, gone. Gone. What? I'm telling you. Go in there and comment. Oh, man. I loved it when the Wade and Hunter account showed up. Has anybody seen my mom? And then they put the comment up. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. All right. So, anyway, Josh blocked me. Welcome to the club. Who is Truth to? I don't know. These guys are such losers. They all come over to our page now and they comment and stuff like that. They're just so pathetic. I mean, if you're still, I love turtles. That's going away. Adam's going away. Let's see. You're getting banned, Adam. No way that's making it halfway up the page. Oh, it didn't even make it one up the page. Gone. See ya. Ashley Azevedo is just sitting there right now, like fucking gone. Got him. So well done, guys. This is boring as shit. Yeah. The trolls usually show up after the show's over. They usually show up in the comments of the show afterwards. So it is what it is. All right. If you guys have any more questions tonight, let me know, or else we'll call it an evening. These guys are boring as shit. Yeah, the Discord is just fucking so boring. It's like they talk about auditors 24/7. Heidi must have said something turtle related because she got deleted. What a bunch of fucking pussies, huh? What a bunch of pussies. Yeah, Ashley and Taryn. They feel so good. Do they really have fun? I don't know. What do you think about Fauci? I mean, he's a good scientist, good doctor. The press has tried to put a rift between them, and they just smacked down the press yesterday, and they're like Fauci's like, what are you trying to get him? What are you trying to do? Get it? Gotcha here? What are you insinuating? I don't like that shit. So Fauci's job is to, Alexander, that's gone. They're gone. Fauci's job is to, make sure that people are aware of the deadliness of the disease, but it's not his job to set policy. So that needs to be established. Any other questions before we call it a night? Did Carol Baskins kill the Tiger King? Well, the Tiger King's alive. So but she definitely killed her husband. Everybody knows that. I think Jeff Lowe set up freaking Joe Exotic. I think that was all a setup. Any chance of the collaboration between Turtle Boy and the Pedo Hunters? No, I won't be collaborating with them. If they put out good videos, I'll talk about them. But I'm not collaborating with them. I don't. They're just. I like the work that they're doing, but I've heard I'm not comfortable with some of the things that from their past, right? That I would never brand myself with them. But I do appreciate the videos that they do. And I will continue to share their content when it's good, So News Now Bristol, whoever that is, you got banned there too. Yeah, my kids have been watching you guys ever seen The Descendants? Do I trim the lower deck? Yeah, who doesn't? Of course, I'm not a savage. You guys watch The Descendants? I never heard of it until freaking quarantine. And it's literally all we watch in this house anymore is fucking Descendants. They watch it constantly. I know every song, every word. The premise of Descendants, it's political because there's a wall involved. All of the freaking the bad guys now live from Disney. Every Disney villain lives on this island, and the king of the mainland is the Beast. The Beast is a prince now, and Belle, right? And they're all kids. Everybody's got kids now. And on the Isle, all the bad guys have kids too. So they have the 4 kids of the bad guys. There's Cruella de Vil's son, Jafar's son, Maleficent's daughter, and the evil queen from Snow White, her daughter. And the Belle's son, who's going to be the king, is like this bleeding heart liberal, and he wants to bring them over and, show them a good time, and we're all in this together, and everyone can be good, and they sing songs and shit, and I know every single song. And then and then Ursula's kid is still evil, and she doesn't like them because they're traitors or something. I don't quite understand that part. We watch it all the time, and my son's always telling me. I'm like, he like tries to explain to me the freaking movie. I'm like, are they bad? He goes, no, they're not bad. Their parents are bad. Oh, okay. Okay, the parents are bad. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. And then my daughter, who's old, is like, no. They're still a little bit bad. And what do you mean they're still a little bit bad? It's good to be bad. There's a song called "It's Good to Be Bad," and they say it's like, they know everything about it. I've seen every fucking. It's a trilogy. I've seen every single movie a billion times. This quarantine is killing me. I can't watch The Descendants again, guys. I can't do it. Did I find a salesperson or a web developer? Yes to the web developer. Working on the salesperson, guys. It's hard. It's really hard to find a salesperson, right? It's easier to find a web developer because you're paying them like immediately to do a job, and they're basically contracted. Like whereas a salesperson would be. I love turtles. That's going away. They're gone. Didn't even make it one up. Gone. The salesperson's harder. Because it's a commission job and I have to like teach you how to sell it and stuff like that and the product and who's got time for that. That's the challenge I have with that. Rotten to the core. Oh my God, every single time. You know my pain out there. Isn't your son like 1? He's 2, but he talks a lot. We have like full conversations and shit. What's your take on Frozen 2? I haven't seen it. Yet. I heard it's not good. People said it's too long. Yeah. Would you rather Failure Swift or the Tinder Tuna Flap? Oh, no question. The Tinder Tuna Flap. Tinder Tuna Flap's not bad looking. Like, there's a reason all these guys get stuck with her, right? She don't look bad. Like, I'd smash, obviously, if I didn't know how crazy she was. But Failure Swift, good Lord. Good Lord. Oh. I'd rather have sex with Brett. Have you ever seen Disney's Pocahontas? That's the most historically inaccurate. Yeah, that's another one, political, right? Is it one of the worst Disney movies? Is the Pocahontas one? The other bad one, like, and in The Descendants, the big thing is, so Mal comes over. She's the Maleficent's daughter. She's the main character, and they want to take down the freaking wall that separates them. But Belle and the Beast are like, I don't know about that. A lot of crime. It's literally the argument about a wall with Mexico. It's the same fucking argument, And the Bleeding Hearts, like Evie, and she's like, oh, we should let him in. We should let him in. And then Mal, who is from the island, she's like, no, she gets tough. It's like, yes, that's a grown-up decision there. Can't have all these fucking villains coming over here and shit. And then she changes her mind because it's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to not have a wall. That is the theme of the movie. So it's political propaganda. You don't even realize you're consuming it at the time, but that's clearly what's happening. We should have a who would you rather Turtle Boy Ratchet. I mean, there's been some hot Ratchets. I'm not going to lie. There's been some hot ones. If I wasn't, married and worried about, I'm much more worried about the clap from some of these people than I am about the commie cold. But certainly some of them have been quite attractive. Yeah, one of the major characters from The Descendants died, didn't he? Carlos died. Yeah, he's Cruella de Vil's son. He died of epilepsy. Like, crazy story. I mean, awful. 20 years old. Anything else? Are you going to bring back Leah? Yeah, Leah's welcome back on here anytime. I think she was in here earlier, wasn't she? Have you been tortured with Trolls 2? No, not yet. Not yet. So I'm sure that's only a matter of time. All right, so if you guys don't have any last minute questions, I'm going to call it a night then. Thank you to everybody who donated. I don't want to miss anyone. Thank you to everybody who donated. Really appreciate that. Thank you for all you people who went on there and got blocked. That was really fun. Good times. Maud the Fraud versus Leah in a scissoring contest. No. Leah's a million times hotter than Maud the Fraud. Come on. It's not, I hope you guys, I mean, there's an age difference there, like, 15 years. But Leah's a million times hotter than Maud the Fraud. Stop it. I think we all can agree with that. All right, guys. Peace to you, bum crease then, and we will see you guys all on Thursday for the next episode of Turtle Boy Live from the basement. Peace, Turtle Redders.